Ron here of Variable Play, and welcome to another open game night.
Open game
Open.
nights.
Hello,
Open game
everybody.
night!
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
Yay!
Wow,
My
wow,
work here
wow.
is done.
Hi, I'm Denmark, and you are.
Regine!
All right.
Hello, hello!
And
Happy here, everyone.
here we
Welcome
go.
back, Regine.
Yes, thank you for joining us
Yes!
for another
What's up?
episode.
Hey, everyone. Um,
All right.
the
Have to do
people
work.
in TikTok have such a like very iconic like greetings nowadays. Hashtag heirloom. Um, so like if I say hello, hello, I'm sure you guys know it's that Chinese girl that cooks, right?
No,
Oh,
No?
no.
we don't watch
No?
TikTok. We don't
Yeah,
Okay.
watch
sorry.
TikTok.
No.
So,
so
nasa
so she
TikTok ka.
no, I'm not in TikTok. I just
I
I'll
tried.
take backs.
I tried, but then when I put in my age, I got that age restriction warning that I was too old for it. So never mind.
so honestly, I removed TikTok in my phone because it can consume. But I
Kanina
still get to
sumasayaw ka
watch
eh.
like the
Oh.
with the woe. So the
Ron, I thought we
YouTube
knew
would
you,
have
man.
yeah. Well, so
Surprise,
YouTube
surprise.
has like summary compilations of like the trending TikTok, so I can get my summary there. Then I can disconnect. I like it more that way. Otherwise, you just can't stop because it just feeds you with like remember the board game girl that would do like a 30-second explanation of a board game, like she would speak so fast, this is this game, this is what it just
30
keeps
seconds.
throwing
It's
components to
called
the screen, and
EQ.
like, that's amazing, and you just keep watching. Hey Morgan, hi Luvin, hi Clint.
Wow, hello,
Parang
everybody.
replay.
Wait, wait.
Replay
Wait,
ba?
it's not on screen. Where are those?
They're here.
Hi.
See? Comment. Hello,
Hey
hello.
Gino.
Episode
Hello,
replay.
hello,
No,
hello.
it's not.
Last week's comments.
Hindi reply. Parang
Hey, Clint.
see, they knew.
Yeah. I actually own more than one shirt, people.
We didn't say anything. All right. Oh
And
my
then
God.
like that phrase of that army chef guy, when you know, like, and then he kicks the ref. Hashtag heirloom. You guys don't know, like, what would you use the phrase you know?
Dude!
Dude, you're drawing blanks from us.
Yeah.
You guys old boomers.
No, just sorry. I'd
Wala
rather
lang
be on
talaga
board
kami.
game arena than on TikTok. So
See, even Nick's like, oh my God, Ron, stop it.
I hope his OMG is a reaction to that.
I think so.
It's embarrassing, Ron.
His-
What? Come on.
Anyway, this is a board game show. So,
Yes,
meanwhile,
I have
going
no
back.
idea why. What are we doing? All right. So, what have
So-
you drinking brew kettle? Oh yeah. See?
Bird game.
Hashtag bird games.
Yes.
Hello everybody. The three people who thumbs up: Geb, Lubin, Clint, and
Thank you.
you see Gino. Who's Gino's cousin?
Hey man, Pizzan.
Oh,
Sup,
there you
Gino?
go.
There you go. That
There you go,
answers
there you go.
that.
Yeah, and, all right.
So, what have
So-
you guys been playing?
The Stone Merchant. I'm so sorry.
Stone
It's still
Merchant.
here.
Stone Merchant. So original. Never saw it coming, man.
I don't always pirate games, but when I do, it's plenty.
The DOS X of board games. Here
Sorry.
we go.
Like,
I forgot to say it.
we
Can
should make
someone
like
please
a
share a picture? Post. Can just flash it on the
no no no
screen.
no no
Public service announcement. We have to warn people.
We can't. We get
but
might
if you
get
do that,
flagged.
you're encouraging people to look for it. But
Fine.
just
Okay.
talking about it.
Those of you
Hey,
who are in
Cap.
the Facebook community that has seen this post, please. Like, okay, there are people that do not know what Splendor is. I know, shocker. Okay, but please warn them.
Yeah, so they
Captain
don't know.
Edwin, hello. Captain Edwin from the galley. Captain's galley.
Eh,
Hey,
You
sweet
like
what's
galley
up, what's up?
captain treats.
Yes, that was. However, it took me like
Can,
10
yeah,
episodes.
can you still do it? Can you still do Captain Sweet's galleys of treats?
Captain Sweet Galley of Treats.
Yeah,
Captain Sweet
Yeah.
Galley of
it's
Treats.
embedded in
Right.
his
See?
brain now.
Yes, yes, yes.
But you know the
It
sad
took us
part
a whole
is,
episode.
oh, they closed already.
What?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
did.
they did.
Okay, I guess you can forget that now, even though you practiced so long for it.
They still accept orders.
Right. Oh,
They
so
still
they're
make
not closed.
they still make cakes, right?
Great cakes, right?
Awesome.
They make
Right.
great cakes.
Yeah, so the business
Alright.
I think is still operational. Just the cafe where you get to play board games is
Yeah.
not, which
Especially
is
now.
understandable with the current setting. So I think
Right.
it was, yeah, just a challenging time. Anyways, going back to board games after
Yes. Back.
7 minutes.
Hey, when we were talking about the
Of
DOS
TikTok.
X of board games, man, I think
Yes,
it's very
yes.
important.
But in fairness, if it, I normally don't pirate games, but if I
There,
do,
there, there are games that could learn from them.
It's Splendor.
oh yeah,
Box
yeah.
art design 101.
Yeah, sure, sure. I told you it looks like the mummy.
Yeah,
the
the
guy
guy
from
from
the
the
mummy. I don't know
The
the
Arab
actor's
guy.
name, but
Anaxunamun. No, wrong
No,
guy.
that's not him. they know our age because it's not Anaksunomun anymore in the new one. It's not
Oh, really?
anymore, right?
I
Oh,
don't
well,
know.
I don't know. I've not seen the Tom Cruise remake of The Mummy. Not
It sucks.
interested.
Wait, there's
So
that
bad.
remake of the mummy.
Yep.
But it's technically different. It is
Oh.
called The Mummy, but it's an
I
attempt
like this. I like
at
this.
yes. So Splendor Snack. Yes, so much darker, grittier.
Yeah, and it's 4 hours, and it even tells you, hey, you know what? I even have a Splendor mode that plays 16 hours.
Oh my gosh, it's too much. All right. So
All right.
I think everybody's ready for our bring out the minis. Bring out the cubes.
No, we're not
Time
doing
to play.
cubes, man. Sorry.
No
Doctor's
cubes today.
note for my own mental health. We can't do a cube game anymore.
We can talk about games that we played some other time, and I think everybody wants to play. So,
Actually,
Let's go.
I'll just mention one because
All right.
I've
Go
just
ahead.
mostly been playing Magic or running it's a Wonderful World, but Abyss is now available on Board Game Arena. I just finished the game while we were preparing for the show. It's pretty good. Even though that you don't get to converse with people in Board Game Arena, the implementation is excellent.
it just shows how much professional we are and how much we prepare for the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we game before the show.
Oh, you guys did?
Slowly.
All right, on to the minis. On to the minis. So
All right, we're gonna be playing.
we're doing
same-
round 2 of Guess That Mini. Or,
Have to
well,
watch it.
Guess That
Guess
Game.
that
Based on the mini.
mini.
Yeah. Well, it's not really a mini. There's a bunch of them. All right, so this time around, I tried to edit the pictures a little bit more so that there's not too many giveaways. So let me share my screen.
Sure, take
Cool,
it
cool,
away.
cool. I will.
I have to
Push it.
watch this on my phone so that.
All right, let me
you
know. Let me know when it's up.
know.
I can't actually
It
see
is-
what's going on now.
Yes, we can see it now.
No, but I mean from the viewer's perspective.
Denmark will tell you that.
Yeah. Hold on.
All right. So
All right,
this is
there.
another 15 for
Hey, I
today's
love
round.
that game.
All
I
right.
love this game.
I love
All
that
right.
game.
So
Luge hates that game.
guesses. Okay. If
They can
our
see it
viewers
now.
The
can
thing
see it,
is, I don't think I can say it.
No, they see it now.
I know.
Yeah,
good job,
right.
Ron.
You
Good
can
job,
say it.
Ron.
We can
Good
say it. We
job,
can
Ron.
say it now.
All right. In
Those
I'm
are
five,
still,
things
it's
that we
still
can say.
4, 3, 2, 1. It is
Unspeakable
unspeakable words.
unspeakable
words.
words.
Mine, my Cthulhu's were purple. When I
Yeah.
used to have
That is
unspeakable
true.
I think
words.
mine were green or purple. There's a version of it that there's multiple colors. I think like per player or
Really?
something. Yeah.
I I, I want a stone merchant version of this too, like grittier.
Grittier. All right, let's move to the next one.
All
Number
right,
2
next
of
one.
15.
Hold on.
Ooh.
Hey,
Ah,
it's been a while. It's
we
been a
had that.
while. Hold on.
Is it up on their
Uh,
side? Did they see
not
it? Did
yet.
they see
Yes.
it?
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Give it like a few more seconds. There you go. Now it's
All
on.
right.
It
Guesses in
is.
5, 4,
It's too
I don't
quick.
know. It brings me down.
2, 1.
It's crab mentality, the
This
board
is
game.
Crabwell.
Crab
It is
mentality,
crab
the board
mentality,
game.
the board game. I get ahead
That's
of
a
you?
that's such a
No.
terrible thing to. No,
But
it's
that's how the
not.
game goes, right? The
No,
farther you
it's
are,
the law of attraction turned into a board game.
no. So
It will
even
be crazy, right? If you're in the pitch meeting and it's up. So Gravel is a game about crab mentality. You know, every time you push forward, somebody throws you back. That's
Not
the
if you
game.
play
Like,
smart. All right,
sure.
round three. Round three.
all right, round three. Oh crap! Wait. Oh, I know this.
Ah, yeah. Torito.
It's pre-scythe. It's precursor to scythe. They can see it now.
All right. 5, 4, 3,
Eh,
2, 1.
have no
Hyperborea.
idea.
This is Hyperborea.
Hyperborea.
Oh.
I saw the
So
archer.
that so
I'm like,
that
hey, I
meant
know that game.
I never played it.
Oh, then I'm bringing it on the next time we actually get to play.
Ito ba yung worth 50K? What? Since
Grabe
when did
naman.
this cost 50K? It went on
Grabe naman.
sale.
No, there maybe it went on a different top. He Morgan was pertaining to a different game.
Hyper. I think Clint is lagging more than we are. Or he
Probably.
tuned in late. He should press the live button.
So
All right.
just push back slightly further, maybe a few more seconds.
All right.
All right,
All right, let's go.
Number
Let's move to the
4.
next one. All right, let's let the timer tick for a bit.
Oh my gosh, I love that game too.
See, and obviously, guys, it really just shows what I like to play and what I don't get to play as much. Like,
Dude, you played
no
this.
clue.
It's Tag. You're it. The board game.
Why are they small?
Because they are small.
They can they can see it now.
All right. So if they can see it now, we'll do the countdown. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. These are all of the
MKR.
support. Yeah, these are all the support
See, I
robots of
told you.
GKR.
Yeah. So
It's Tag.
these are
You're
the
it, the board
mini
game.
Yes,
mini
I
heavy killer robots.
I intentionally did not choose the robots. I chose the support.
Okay.
Ooh, that game has many stories with Javi and
Yes.
Ron's son.
No, that's one story, but there are more.
All right, right. One story. All right, next.
All right, next game.
Ooh,
All right.
I don't know. Wait, what
Let
is
the
this?
timer tick. Is it up on their end?
Not yet.
Don't let the quality of that
There.
spear fool you.
Now it's on. Ooh, I have no idea what this
It's not a
is.
spear. It's a
6,
chain with a
5,
spike on the end.
4,
You can
3.
whip it.
Ronnie.
Are there any guesses?
None yet.
Not
Oh,
not on
Moonbound.
me.
Morgan says
Three,
Runebound.
2, 1. This is Innis.
Ini. Kakainis naman.
Oh.
Wow, I
May
played
sinasabi
that
si
game.
Rogin.
Di ko nakuha.
Naka.
Inis.
Yeah. You have won the internet.
Yes.
Right, where is your prize? Here, you must wear these.
What's the sound effect
I
for
can't
that one?
remember that that was part of the game.
I
Each clan had their own color, and then you get a bunch of figures, even though they don't have any like distinct roles. You just get different figs. So
okay.
Oh.
that was for the
Gotcha.
player that would get the white. There's blue, there's orange, and green. Now I don't know. It's just the standard minis of the game. All right,
Alright.
let's go to the next.
Inis pa rin.
What the hell, man? So small.
I'll zoom in. I'll
And
zoom in.
you know what? What's funny about what's a while ago with Inish was like I played that game. I really liked that game, but I don't remember what the minis look like.
Me either. What is this game?
I think if I
I've- I-
included the buildings for Innis, I think you would have gotten it.
I have no idea what this game is. Someone help us.
Okay, let me give you let
Defenders
me
of
give.
the realm.
Clint says Defenders of the Realm.
Oh, okay, good job. He got it.
Wh-
Yes,
Oh, and Nick
Oh,
says
okay.
Defenders of the Realm too.
yes. This is pretty much fantasy pandemic. This is Defenders
Yes.
of the Realm.
Defenders of the Realm.
And I know why
Nice.
Nico knows about this game.
He has
Coming
one?
soon, guys. Coming soon.
Oh,
No,
okay.
well, that coming soon.
All right, let's move to the next one.
My God.
Okay.
I apparently don't know a
That's-
lot of mini games.
Let's wait for it to load up.
Huh. What is that? What is the name of that game?
I have no idea what this
City of
is. Gears?
Is it City of Gears?
Yeah, that
Could
was-
be. Or the BioShock.
Oh, you mean Bioshock Infinite?
Yeah.
No, I don't think
No.
All right, so if you look at the board, there's a big round space that should fill in the gaps. But let's do the timer in 5, 4,
so.
3,
Outlive New
Ah,
Angeles.
New Angeles.
1. Yes, this is based on the Netrunner world. This is New Angeles.
Oh, Clint
New
got
Angeles.
half of it.
Clint is on a roll. This is his.
Clint is
this is-
fire.
Yes,
He's on
he,
fire.
he knows his minis. Good job,
He
sir.
knows his
He
plastic.
He paints.
Congratulations.
All right, we move to the next one.
Ikaw na.
We are halfway. We're halfway.
Okay.
Ooh.
All
That's a
right.
Euro game. You guys should figure that one out.
I got this. I got.
Is
got
this
this.
one of the longest games ever?
No, it's
It-
not.
I don't think
It
this
is
is one
not.
of the longest games ever.
This is not that
But
one.
I do know that Ron stole the minis from this to put into his
I didn't
other game.
steal. I bought the replacement for
Repurposed.
this
You
game.
cubes. You cubes.
Yeah, Ron knew it because of the cubes. It's like, oh, of
Yes.
course.
This is the perfect.
I assume they can see it already on their end. So,
Nicanor,
guesses.
Nick says it's Eclipse.
This is the perfect eclipse.
and he is correct. It is Eclipse.
It's a long game.
It is not a long game. It's 30 minutes per person.
Well, it's a
30
4X,
minutes
so
per person. It's a long game.
No,
Someone's
if you're
commenting.
playing
One on
alone,
one.
then it's just 30
Hello,
minutes
what
per
is this?
person.
But make you
you're playing alone.
Clint
Playing
says, oh
Eclipse
no,
alone.
what is this but my cubes?
I know they infiltrated this game somehow. All right, next.
Hey, I know this.
Oh yeah, I know this. It's a reskin.
It's when you
They're
defeat
not
the
seeing it
trust
yet.
of people.
Now they can see it lit. Now. they
As
can
far
see
as
it
pre-painted figs go, I have to say that this has thus far been the most disappointing one.
now. I only played
Really?
this once.
The original.
No,
I
no,
guess the
both versions.
original.
Both.
The
both.
original one
Yeah,
looks
but
way
the
better
original-
than this one.
the reason
And then
why is the
look at that
expectation for
wand.
that B movie is fine, right?
Look
If
at
it's
that
like the
floppy
boy
wand.
or the
All right,
no,
I assume we
it's
can
a
see it.
maze. You know, it's a chain.
In
He's just
five,
really whipping it fast.
4. Any guesses? Has anyone sent any guesses?
Clint
Yes, yes. They
says
said
this can't be betrayal at Baldur's Gate. But
it
sir,
is
It
that
it
game.
is
is.
Betrayal at Baldur's Gate.
It
It
is
is
that game,
Baldur's Gate.
sir.
It is,
You
sir.
wouldn't believe it.
All
Eh,
right,
That
so
that knight, that paladin gave it away. I was like, when
we
I
are
first saw that, I was
nine.
like,
We are
Yeah.
9
they
out
just
of
spray painted
15.
this white. That's all they
That's
did.
my favorite character, though. There in that game,
All right, we move to
and
the next one.
ooh,
I couldn't
I know the
find.
end.
I couldn't find a version of it that wasn't painted. Everything was painted. This is the only image of this, like the figs from this game, that I could find unpainted.
Agricola.
Yes,
No,
the
it's not.
expansion, Agricola
Um,
expansion.
uh, I think I think this is the reskin of Ghost
6,
Stories
5,
I have no
4,
idea what this is.
3, 2, 1. This is the
Bastion.
last bastion.
Oh, you
Yeah.
should know this, Ron.
Yeah, it
I
is the
know.
reskin of Ghost
You know,
Stories.
you know what? Why? What gave it? It wasn't the minis. It was that. Can you go
The,
back?
the double crossbow.
No,
No, I think
the post.
it's the
Oh, really?
post.
The
The post where you
post?
put the flag, and then the net. See, I also looked at the components, not the minis.
Oh, that's a net.
Yeah.
It's a net.
But
It's
whenever you look up the game, it's always painted. This is the only image I could find of the unpainted figs. It wouldn't be fair to show painted figs.
All
All
right.
right,
maybe.
we move to the next. So we are already 10 out of 15. So last 5.
What is that?
I think I have an idea what that is.
Be fair,
All
ganda.
right.
I have no.
I assume
But
our viewers can see it now.
Yes.
So we begin the
yes,
countdown in 6,
This is
5,
D&D World, right?
4,
I don't know.
3,
This is,
2,
if I'm
Oh,
right,
okay,
1.
okay. That gave me a
This
clue.
Tyrants.
is
Tyrants.
Tyrants of the
Tyrants
Underdark.
of the
Uh,
Underdark.
it
Sabi na yung
again.
tyrants.
The mini didn't work. It
But
was
you know
the
what? They're the
flag.
only minis. They're the
Oh, okay.
assassins. This
Yes.
dude to
Oh.
the right.
Hmm.
Council of Four. No, it's Tyrants.
Yeah, Tyrants.
Tyrants of the Underdark. It's one of the
Alright.
early deck building slash other
Or area
mechanic type game.
control.
Area control deck builder, right. Okay.
With-
Let's move to the next one. Right, take it in. Take it in.
Oh, I know this! Even though I don't have this game, but I do know this. It's a big ass game.
Oh, oh, okay. I remember
It's a
that yellow
big ass
thing.
board.
5. Well, no. So
Wait,
let's
what's the
start.
name of the
Let's
game?
let's assume it's loaded for other people.
Yes,
6,
it is.
5, 4, 3,
Uh,
2,
yeah, okay, I
1.
gotcha. Cthulhu
Cthulhu
Wars.
Wars.
If the giant green Cthulhu on the left did answer this for
Cthulhu
you,
Wars!
it is
No,
Cthulhu Wars.
it wasn't the one that gave it for me.
Why was she the
Oddly enough.
Shogoth?
The yellow, the giant yellow, massive
Yogg-Sothoth.
weapon of destruction. Because I took over someone's game at that time, and I just like, what is this? I can kill someone with it.
This stuff is crazy, man.
They're
It's
so big.
massive,
The level of detail of these things are nuts.
and it's not a mini anymore.
And it's expensive. So expensive.
All right, so we are down to the last 3 games. Okay,
All right.
next.
That's City of Gears, right?
I
No.
chose this picture specifically because I don't think you'll ever guess what it is, but when I reveal what the game is, you'll know.
What game is this? That's
Hang on,
Big
hang on,
Ben.
hang on.
For sure.
Then, yeah. But it's the It's that you know where you have those gear worker placement tokens thing, and you have the engineer and the thief thing.
City of Gears.
Five,
It's that.
Victorian
four,
Mastermind.
There you
Lupin
go.
said
three,
it's Victorian
two,
Mastermind.
one.
Oh
Yes, it
my.
is Victorian Mastermind.
Victorian
Yes,
Mastermind.
yeah, those are all of
Nauna.
the what do you call this again?
Oh, Jake's here.
Landmarks. The
Those
landmarks
are the
that you
landmarks.
take over.
Hey Jake.
Hi
Wrong,
Jake, I
wrong
can't see
spelling,
you
wrong
because
mistake.
I'm sharing my screen. All
Last
right.
two.
Yeah, last two.
Oh, that's Javi's favorite game in the whole world.
Oh, oh yeah, such a good game.
Great details on those minis.
The Rise of Cthulhu.
You should have placed the
Ticket
dragon.
to Cthulhu Wars. Make it happen.
There is one. It's Australia.
What?
Ticket to Cthulhu Wars. Australia. You're building train tracks and you're
Oh,
trying to deter
I must play this
Cthulhu
game. All
invasion.
right. So to those of you
Okay.
who are still looking at the figs, in five,
Nick got it
four,
already.
oh, okay, three, two, one. Good job. Yes, it is Rising Sun. If you have not played it,
Rising.
it is a disservice to your life that you have not played this game.
Yeah.
Sobra.
I like this way more than Blood Rage.
Okay.
Fighting words. All right. Final game. Final.
Final. Brotherhood of the Wolf.
How close? How close?
What is
There's a
this
lot of them.
game? Hold up.
Yeah.
Ah,
Breath-
okay.
Take into consideration their overall like motif, what they're wearing, like the weapons and such. And it will set up at least what era this game is set in.
Is this? They can see it now. Touch of Evil. Clint got it too.
Five,
I don't
four,
know.
three,
Yes, I think it's Touch
two,
of Evil.
one. Yes, it is a touch of evil.
Ah,
It's
amazing.
the brother of what's that
Shadows
zombie
over
thing?
Brimstone and Last Night
GG.
on Earth.
GG. Oh,
Yeah,
and
Flying Frog.
the
The Flying Frog game art and the cards and stuff. This looks like a terrible B movie.
yes, it's just actor like they just took photos of the people that published the game
But you
and
know
then
what I
did a
actually
bit of
appreciate?
cosplay.
What I appreciate is that they even throw in soundtracks with their games.
Yeah. Last Night on Earth. There you go.
Yeah, Last Night
Is
on
it?
Earth.
Nick says that's the guy on the cover of Stone Merchant. Yes. Also,
I don't
Fortune
know,
and
man.
Glory.
This guy would seem like the budget version of that dude.
Ooh, wow! This is a real game.
It's
Yeah,
Jake's
this
fault.
is a real game.
Stone Merchant is
That's
Jake's
sad.
fault.
That is
Ooh,
so
Inception.
sad.
Yes. All right. That's the game. That's the game. Good job. To
Thanks,
those
Javi.
that got.
Thank you,
and
Javi.
don't worry. The list is growing. Actually, I picked up on a few titles today based on some people's guesses, so I'm adding them in.
Ooh.
I already
Ooh,
have the
cool, cool,
next
cool, cool.
15 lined up.
That's great. I
I
like
just
it.
have
So-
to find some time to download.
So when are we
it.
coming back to cubes?
This game's way better than Cubes.
Once I send you my bill from my most recent therapy session.
Hi, Wilson. Wilson.
All
Sorry.
right.
Good
Look
job,
what
good
I
job,
sir.
created. Yeah, that's for your next episode, Clint. All right, so it was. I'm sure when you were seeing those minis, some of those games we've played together, some of those games you have played in different circles, and I'm sure it brought back some memories. That's why even if you see just sides of the minis or parts of the minis, it has this quick recall on you guys because I'm sure you had memorable experiences when you were playing those games. Eh,
Oh my gosh!
Not
Wait, wait, well,
watching.
hang on, hang
Oh,
on.
no.
Okay, okay. This is love. All right. This. Thank you, Wilson. This is amazing. For
Yes.
Thanks, Wilson.
Thank you.
thank you,
We'll
thank you.
try. This is part of the memorable moments for us right now. But with the games that we've been playing, and we've been playing for roughly over a decade. All of us have been playing for roughly over a decade. I'm sure we have stories, and those stories are all memorable. And I would like to ask, and at the same time share with you guys our memorable experiences on our gaming table. So I'm sure you guys have those,
Yeah.
especially.
Yeah,
There's quite a
It
few.
might be good, it might be fun, it might be bad, it might be frustrating, whatever it is, as long as it's memorable and it's ingrained in your brain, why not?
sure.
So I
So,
I think
are
Ruchi
we
will have a
doing
lot
this
of the stories.
like the board game horror from Dice Tower, or the games of amazement? You guys,
What?
you guys
What?
have listened to the Dice Tower podcast.
Been a while.
So
I
they
prefer
have
the Secret
those.
Cabal.
Okay, okay,
I like those guys better. Anyway,
all right.
so
I tend to watch our show more.
hashtag self promotion. Shameless plug. All
Sorry,
right.
not hashtag sorry, not sorry.
So we're gonna have like a few. I think
Okay,
we can have two each, whatever you guys
Oh, we're only
want, or
doing
if
two?
something.
Oh,
Well,
I have quite a lot, but
it doesn't
okay.
matter. At
Madami ka na
least
I
nalista.
yes.
Kanina wala ka pa.
I know I
you were
have
just playing a
six.
bit.
So
Pinakita ko kasi yung listahan ko eh.
So,
okay.
we would also like to hear from you, and I'm sure you guys have lots of comments on your memorable games. Maybe we were part of your memorable games, and that would be nice to read also and reminisce. So, without further ado, you wanna start?
Ayoko, kayo muna. Tignan ko kung ano yung games nyo.
all right.
Okay.
All right.
I can get started.
Since you have
So
six, Avi.
yep. Well, um, one memory that I think I'd really like to share is around the time that I did really start getting into the board game hobby. I joined a group that would facilitate board games on the weekends at bars and restaurants, and we would always try to get as many people involved, like in party games or group games, and we managed to run a game of Ultimate Werewolf of about 30 players,
My gosh.
which ended or pretty much continued to facilitate endless fighting, screaming. It's just people took it so personally. Okay, it was at least maybe 3 hours of people blaming each other at the top of their lungs. I don't think I've ever been able to recreate just the chaos, but it was hilarious because I was one of the wolves. So,
Yes.
Did you
So
get away
it
with
is
it?
all
yes, actually.
That's why it
nice.
was memorable for you.
No, no. It was memorable because we also had an alpha that was trying to kill us.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All
and you
That
right.
guys managed to get.
they just wanted to be the last wolf in the game.
Mhm.
So there was an attack in both sides, and they also put in the cult leader who was converting people every round. So there were so many things happening at the same time that it would every time a round would end and you'd have to vote or accuse someone. And we were doing it in a bar. So a lot of this was involved, and wow. So I have so much fond memories of it just because of the pure insanity.
This story is funnier with Abby's shirt.
Okay.
Your werewolf and your lamb.
Well, if you are not familiar with Lamb of God, by all means, please look them up on YouTube. It will make your day.
Here's one. And it involves you. So Clit says one memory is when nakalaban ko si Javi sa Blood Rage. Ginamit niya Loki strategy and he won. I was like, how is that possible? Pag-uwi ko the following weekend, family game night, I used Loki strategy. I smashed them to pieces.
Yes.
Yeah,
That,
the Loki strategy never really seemed like an obvious thing to do. But
hey Mikey,
when you move to the second round of Blood Rage and they introduce the quests to have X number of units in Valhalla, you're like, oh, so it pays to lose. Like, okay.
assuming you can get and see that card. Hi Mikey, thanks for joining. All right.
Okay, I
Werewolf.
can go.
Okay.
And then you guys can go
Yeah,
next.
so that
All right.
my first one is a 30-man werewolf.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
wait there, that
So
way, that way.
there. There. Yeah. Okay. So mine is if you guys remember the card game Epic. So
What
Okay.
is that scratching? We can hear it.
Really?
It's like
yes.
scratching on our
Nagbubura
ears.
kasi siya.
It's that loud?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So with Epic, it's a crazy, very chaotic game. You get a coin and you play a card that's normally like this rampaging giant ape, 1313 life, or and you're looking at it like it cost one. Like literally everything here costs one or zero, and your opponent has the same thing. So it's such a chaotic game, but I love it. And they released some tournament. We were still playing in Ludo back then, and they released like a tournament pack, and it had your life in that game is 30, and they had if you win the tournament, they give you this. They give you some sort of like they cut up a promo pack for you, and they give you this 30-30 worm. It's actually not a great card. It's just that it's your life. Literally, if your opponent misses a step, it's done. You're dead. So I'm like, I really wanted that game. And the thing is, we always had the game night, and I'm always the guy that's like, oh, here, let me teach you, and here's how you play a game, blah blah blah. But as soon as this tournament started, they saw a different me because
the the
I
true
switched
run
from
came
my
out.
I switched hashtag
The
per
true
weekend
run came out.
patrol. Yeah, so I switched from like the tabletop advocate mode back to my so it's a draft. And so I was really observing how people are drafting, what are they building, and I managed to get pretty much like a full blue deck. Like I can sort of time walk multiple times. I have constant draws, and uh, pretty much
So
decimated everyone.
basically, you
Is
just
that
beat up a bunch of people trying to enjoy a game.
yes? Because I wanted the 30-30 worm,
Good
and
job, advocate.
the most epic one though was a friend of mine was playing. He was fairly good, and he managed to do a really fast deck. So I literally for a full hour running at one life, just constantly evading everything that he's throwing at me and making him draw. I'm making myself draw because in that game, if you outdraw yourself, you win. It's kind of flipped. So that's how I won. I finished my deck, and it took an hour for me to do that.
Wow.
But I
On a
won the
game
worm.
that when you slip once, you're dying. You
Oh
Yes,
miss
so
yeah.
it's
one
constantly
turn, you're
every
really
turn. It's
dying.
just this massive thing, and I'm just with one life. Imagine that he can throw things. So yeah, so he ran out of gas, and I was just going through the paces for a full hour. Thank you, Jack, but that
All
was
right.
you.
All right.
And I won. I won the worm. All right, go.
Oh, good. Cool, 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 cool. Congratulations. All right. I think Regine can tell our story. This is one of our early, funniest, and most memorable ones. Our family knows this whole story.
Tsaka sila.
Oh, and you guys know his too. But we want to share this with you. Okay.
Cool.
Di ko alam paano ko sisimulan eh.
Yun. Teka.
Okay,
Hindi
build
ko,
up, build up, build
wait,
up.
wait, wait. Hindi niyo sinabi. Dapat medyo magbabackground
Kasi,
You have our
ang-
interest na.
Kasi nakakaalam lang nito yung mga people who are close to me eh. No? Tsaka sa board gaming community na ka-close ko eh, no?
Now, a lot of people
Pero-
don't know about it.
Yeah. So, nagkaroon talaga ng DC deck building game.
This is deck builder.
Yon.
Go on.
So, nag-game night kami noon. Tapos, wala naman kaming table noon na nasa kama lang tayo.
We were
Ako, si
on a futon.
Denmark, at saka yung youngest brother, si Jordan, no? So, lalaro kami. Syempre, ako lang yung babae doon, tatry kong lumaban, diba? So, isip ako, no? One turn, talagang pinag-iisipan ko talaga paano talunin tong dalawa. Tas, nagbababa na ako ng cards ko.
You're playing your hand.
Bababa na ako ng cards ko. Syempre, gusto kong mag-super combo finish, 'di ba? Every time naman ganun eh. Tapos eto, bigla niya sinabi sa akin, ano yun? Paano mo ginawa yun? Sabi niya. Syempre ako, nagko-concentrate na ako, 'di ba? So, pag tinanong niya ako, paano mo ginawa yun? Kailangan babalikan ko pa ulit yung mga ginawa ko. So, makakalimutan ko na yung next kong turn na gagawin, 'di ba? Nagalit ako. Sabi ko, ayoko na maglaro.
No, tell the whole thing.
Instant animation of an explosion.
That's not what happened.
Ano?
Come on. Paano ka nagalit? Sige, sabihin mo.
Sabi ko, ayoko na maglaro.
Tapos?
Tinapon ko yung cards.
Tapos,
Tapos, di ba may tower yon, yung mataas na deck,
the stack,
yung
the
stack ng
library.
cards, di ba? Hindi siya natumba. Sinipa ko siya gano'n. Sinipa ko siya. Tapos yung kumot, ginanon ko sa akin.
And then
Tapos
when
umiiyak ako.
Bully si Denmark.
This
Tapos
is like
yung
a
turn
whole
pa lang,
new kind of table flip.
diba?
Sa
Kasi
bed
buti lang nasa kama lang
flip.
kami.
It's a
Ayoko na
futon
maglaro.
flip.
Putan flip.
The funny thing was, Bam was on the side waiting for his turn because he has this great combo that he was gonna do. And he was like,
Mananalo siya ng turn eh.
ano nangyari? I still have this turn. This awesome turn.
Kung di ako mananalo, walang mananalo.
Hey, she was crying. We're like, ba't ka naiyak? Then,
Yun na yung last nung game na yun.
the next day, it was sold.
Okay, okay.
Good move, man. Good move.
To whoever bought
I can't
Denmark.
remember who bought it.
DC deck building, please comment down below. Tag yourself. Because that
That was
copy
the story.
now has a new provenance, okay? It has a new meaning to whoever bought that DC deck building game. That is awesome.
Like, Clito say, paano mo ginawa yun? And then Wilson was laughing. Nick is like, puta.
Diba? Nakakainis kasi na alam ko naman yung ginagawa ko, naintindihan ko yung cards ko, naka-line up na sila paano ko ilalapag, kasi yun na yung super combo finish ko. Tapos tatanungin niya ako, paano nangyari yun? Paano mo ginawa yun?
I just wanna be part of your
Pero pag
win.
ikaw yung nagbababa ng mabilis na gano'n, nakatingin lang kami, di naman namin alam kung dinadaya mo na kami. Di naman kami nagtatanong,
See how it's
paano
still-
mo ginawa yun? Parang kagabi lang nangyari.
That's still fresh. So whoever
Okay,
got that
wait.
PC deck builder.
Yeah. How long was this ago?
Huwag niyo ipakita sa amin.
Around 8 years ago, we weren't married
Oh my
yet.
god.
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
So around
Wow.
7, 8 years ago, 6 or 8 years ago, somewhere there. Mikey says the pain is lingering. It's still there.
Man, man.
All
So
right. So speaking of Mikey, let's read this. Snacks and Ladders 2017. He was hosting a five-player site. It boiled down to three of them who were jostling for position and getting all the multiple stars. Then at the end of 3 hours, wow, that was a long game. It was the dude with the least stars but maxed it out so much and their secret objectives who actually won. They sneaked it in right there.
Stealth win. Good job.
Stealth win.
Clint
Napabayaan.
has
No one kept an eye on him. And Clint also has this. Another. Oh,
another
bacon.
one
Oh,
is when I
bacon.
was new to the hobby and it was my first time attending the first Bacon and lahat ng nakita kong game napawaw ako sa quality. Kickstarter site ni Alvin. Oh, that's yes. Blood Rage on one table, Gore Chosen sa isa, Mind Blown. Then I ended up playing a game taught by Ron where you point to a
Crossroads.
cluster, point to a cluster of crystals to get it.
That's a
Uh,
great game,
uh,
man.
and
That's a great
Kanagawa
game.
by Denmark. And
Oh, bacon.
actually,
Hoy,
that
hindi siya
that
napadpad sa
point
table
point game.
namin.
Is it? That's
May
Crossroad,
table
right?
kami nun ah,
Yes,
Clint.
it is Crossroad. It is
Yeah.
Crossroad,
Crossroads.
and the reality is we're not actually following the exact rules.
Are you
The rules that
serious?
we're yes, there's some discussion and negotiation part, but we
No, screw
when
that. The best
no
part is my
exactly
point.
exactly my point
Point.
exactly my
Mine.
point when DJ and I was like reading the game and go, we shouldn't bother with it. Let's not tell people about it. Let's just tell them
So you've been
you have
teaching
some
the
tokens. You
game
just
wrong.
And we've been teaching other people wrong. It's your fault.
yes, yes, yes. This is the Philippine way of playing
But it's way
that
better. I
game.
prefer
It
that one
is.
better
It's
than
absolutely
negotiate.
way better. You don't
And
need to
it's so
negotiate.
annoying because everybody will be pointing
Good.
at the same thing over and over again.
Over and over until somebody gives, right? Because you're all going like, no, it's really there, and it will that switch. Like, what if you're the last one that didn't switch, so you get it, and so that's fun. Anyways, cool.
All right, wait.
I remember that. Yeah, I think along with Clint's memory, so he remembers the Blood Rage, the Gore Chosen, and what was the other game?
Scythe.
Scythe. But then there was
Kanagawa.
also the Brew Crafter table, and then
Yeah,
there was the
BBG.
BGG table by the stairs.
They're
that was
playing.
such an epic event because we just didn't expect the amount of people that
Right.
would come. We would
People keep
talk.
coming in.
Yeah, you would just talk on the stairs, by the stairs actually. The guys from Tabletop Gateway was like, bro, so you'll do a talk, huh? Sige, natin to pwesto. But it
Find a
went well.
place.
All right, Nick. One time we were playing Catan in Balangay, so that's their publishing company, and one of us, I won't say who, was playing everything correctly, but the rolls were just super bad. After another seven, he stood up without saying a word, left the table, and went back to his laptop to work.
Such a passive aggressive move.
Like,
Like, I guess today's not a day for dice.
all
Screw
right,
this, I'm
I'm good.
working.
Thank you. That's all,
That was,
folks.
that was funny. I can imagine his face. He was like, "Why am I bothering? Just work.
Right.
Screw you guys. I'm working." Cool, cool, cool. All
Cool,
right.
cool, cool.
Any more stories,
right.
Abby?
Yeah,
Go ahead, Bobby.
yeah. I have one that is also just a little weird. So this kind of just goes to the discussion about crossing. So one of the first few games that I had in my collection was Takenoko. I taught it to my family, and we were playing it fairly often enough. Um, I think that they already understood the game, and we played it at least a minimum of like 5 or 6 times. And when I was at a board gaming event, I had to step away and teach some games. And I left my Takinoko copy on a table with my younger brother and several of my friends. And my brother said that he would go, like, okay, I don't worry, I'll run the game. Like 30, 40 minutes later, I'm called to that table. They're halfway through it. I don't know what he taught them. It was not the rules of Takenoko. I don't know what they were playing, man. Like they didn't they weren't taking tiles and expanding the map. It's like they built the map before they started playing. Like every tile was out. Like this doesn't happen. Like so they called me because they had a question. And just like, what game are you playing? And I didn't know how to tell them that this is not Takenoko. Whatever my brother taught you.
It's
Just
that guy who tells you how to make the
dragon soup.
dragon soup.
Dragon
Your
soup.
brother's the one.
You got the rules from there.
I don't know. It's horrendously bad. Like where they were at. It's just like. So how does the game end? Like you didn't even explain how to end the game. Like,
There you go.
Oh, that's,
Sponsored by the
that's
Dragons.
amazing. It's like, it's okay. We'll just.
Props to your brother for inventing a game.
no. He just gets full credit for just not wanting to be wrong. He really stuck by his explanation. And, like
But he had to make it up as he went.
yeah, when I called him out on it, it was like, but that's how you explained it. Like, no. And then I correct, but that's how I understood it. Like,
And this is
the
the game
rule
that they
book
played.
is literally next to the box.
Settlers of Takenoko. That's what they were playing. Because everything was
Yes,
out, right?
yes.
All of the
Yeah.
hexes were out.
Right,
Settlers.
right.
Settlers of Takenoko. Oh, you
So,
just have to
You know,
place the
when you're
irrigation tile.
facilitating and trying to get people into the hobby, you always encounter like, oh, somebody brings their favorite game, they'll set it up and they'll play it, or that some people want to play a game. There's only two of them. Someone will volunteer to teach and join them and stuff. Like, I couldn't expect everyone to be a facilitator or be like know every game, but just seeing the game state that my brother created and what he told them, is, how
That
did
is
you get this to
amazing.
work?
Nick says
How were you
spot
all
game
playing this for
designer on the
45
spot
minutes?
game.
I want to hear the rules. Like, what did he end up with?
I don't know,
Well,
man.
And you know what the funny part was? They had to call you because there was a dispute. That means they were all in agreement with that game, how it was played. They understood the game.
He understood something, and they needed some higher power to explain some conflict.
They were into
Wow.
it. That was
Wow.
cool.
Okay, that is
That's a
amazing.
fun
That's cool.
story. Amazing story.
Okay. All right. So
What if it was actually
No,
better?
no, it was not. Trust me.
just a side clip on Takenoko. First few times I joined like open game groups that were running in the metro at that time. Um, I got to a table where Paki-hashtag nga yun, Javi.
Hey, we have to replace this one.
You gotta put that there.
That's amazing. That's golden. This
Yes.
is gold.
Hashtag.
This is gold.
Wait, okay, wait, one sec.
I love this episode.
So meanwhile, while you write that down,
Yeah.
my memory of Takenoko is this. Um, so one of the gamers that I was playing with kept on saying, like, he was alpha gaming everyone, and he basically is like, no, you have to do your duty to the emperor. So all ended up just doing our duty. So if he was the panda, well, at least he was playing for the panda. So I ended up having the gardener role. So I just had to. It became
Play
like a
with
weird
paperbacks.
co-op. So I was hashtag takte ano to. So that, and then I, so whenever I see Takinoko, it rings in my head. Do your duty. Do your duty. It's like every round.
Whenever I see
Do your
Takenoko,
duty.
takte, ano to?
That's
It
the
will
new one.
never live anymore.
Yes. Yes. Game has
You wanna
changed
play a
for us
game?
forever.
That one today.
Okay na. Okay na. Tayo na tayo. Nakaka-believe
It's
na.
over. It's over. They don't need us.
Mic drop na si Nick.
Hey, you're so funny.
It's so funny. Ronnie says, in Avalon, Minions of Mordred, open your eyes. Ako lang yung naka-open your eyes. Napasarap yung pigit na kasama.
You know what? That also. That's another one. Oh my god. Just to circle back around that, my brother played Avalon with us and was not a traitor, but still voted failed. Just because he
Just,
wanted to.
just to see how it works, right?
Agent of Chaos.
It's like, Minions of Mordred, open your eyes.
It's like,
Minions of Mordred, open
PJ,
your eyes.
PJ, Minions of Mordred,
Wait,
Minions of
wait.
Mordred,
Alam mo
PJ.
ko yung card ko.
yeah, I've facilitated for groups and like, when you call out for like minions of Mordred to open their eyes, and like, there shouldn't be four of you.
How many times those games have to restart because people
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, there's only three. Why are there four of you?
Who are you? Who are you?
Who are you? I'm a new character.
Like,
All right.
All right.
Do your duty. Takte na to.
Okay, so my story is a little lighter. Although, if you guys remember back in the day, I have the that sort of charity event gift. Um, I forgot the gift of gaming there. So the gift of gaming basically, we go to foundations. We went to He Cares Foundation and we take board games. And actually, in the game earlier, Unspeakable Words, uh,
It's a
that
great game.
we gave that game to the kids because it again was very easy to teach. Although I was informed, especially for orphanages, that they would avoid dice
okay.
because they it could be used for betting and stuff. So I just kind of like, oh, it's not a dice. It's a dice is a square. This is you roll this because it's not a d6, right,
Mhm.
for unspeakable words. So
It's a
anyway,
D10, I think,
yeah,
or 20. No,
I
it's a
think it's a
20.
No,
d20. It's I think
it wasn't a
20.
d20.
It's a
D20.
20.
Yeah. So
Unspeakable
anyway,
words.
the story was, do you guys remember this that game where it had that dragon looking box, and you can
Is that the
it has
kaiju
a
thing?
mark. Yeah, it's that one.
It's the blue
Um,
kaiju.
yes, the blue
The
kaiju.
alternative one is the cute cat.
Maybe.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. The one that looks, yeah, it looks like a dragon. Okay.
And I forgot exactly how that game worked, but it had that this sort of lipstick looking marker that you can write on people, right? So the thing is, they were of different ages. Some were high school, some were kids, and some are very very young. So it was like, how do I put all of you in one go? So the easiest one to teach then was Haligali. So it's just basically flip, and if it matches, hit the bell. But they
That
wanted
game
to
goes
still
nuts.
yes. But the thing is, these kids are used to playing in the streets, and they wanted like some more tangible repercussions. So I
Did
just
you
left
do
them.
the salmon game?
Happy salmon.
Happy
I
salmon.
wala pa yung salmon game nung time na yun.
Imagine like 30 children playing Happy Salmon.
I will get to that
You could like
on a separate.
harness that power to like make electricity, man.
I have a story on that one too. But anyway, so I left them, then just started teaching other games. I taught them Haligali and taught them that other game. When I came back, I think they've mashed the two games. They basically now are just playing Haligali, and whenever you're wrong, they start writing on your face.
I knew it.
How
So,
quickly it turned into Lord of the Flies.
so the crazy thing is, it was basically this. I don't know, maybe he was like 5 years old, and he was just like, oh, he was like really angst and like challenging everyone to play the game. He was really bad at it. Of course, he had to count, and his counting was slow. He had to add. So all of the older boys had, was able to hit the bell faster. So his face was fully covered already.
Send in the
But
clowns.
he was his face, and you guys can look it up in our old videos.
Well,
And
nothing like a free makeover.
yeah, and it was crazy. I had one short snippet where he got lucky one time. It was so like, oh yeah, like and wrote on the. But everybody else knew the joke because they were like, no, we're the ones winning, kid, because he looked like Naruto with all of the yeah. There you go.
All right. Poor kid. If you're watching, it's Ron's fault.
He probably is like maybe I don't know 12 teams now. Come to think of it, yeah, because Rain was still also small when he accompanied me then. Cool.
Oh, cool. All right. Cool story. All right, your turn. This
Ayun,
one?
nasa list ko.
She has a list.
Sige. Since si Ron nag-start siya ng lighter, Ako rin, light din. Eto, hindi ko makakalimutan talaga to kasi it was one of my first nights yata sa
Open game night.
open game nights. Sa ano pa yon? Yung may mahabang bowling ball.
Coco Hut.
Yon, Coco Hut. Tapos, first time kong nakalaro si Javi. Naalala mo?
I know
Ano
where
yun?
this is going.
First time ko siya makalaro. Sabi niya, oh, laro tayo, Potion Explosion.
No? I think Abby's waiting for this story too.
Tapos di-explain siya, ganyan. Ako, nakatingin lang ako doon sa mga, yung components niya, tapos yung kung paano niya in-explain, ganyan. Eh, hindi ako makaamin na hindi ko magets.
She didn't understand.
Oh no.
Bakit hindi ka makaamin?
Kasi nagagalit siya eh. Nagagalit siya. So ako, oh shucks,
I don't
paano
remember
ko
this.
Paano?
Wala yung video.
Sabi ko, shucks, paano ko titira nito? Hindi ko naintindihan ang gagawin. Hindi ko alam kung ano kukunin kong potion. sabi ko sa'yo, Javi, pwedeng pahiram nung
Manual.
rule book. Tapos tinitignan ko, kahit di ko naintindihan, hindi ko pa rin naintindihan yung nasa rule book. Bahala na, sabi ko. Hindi ako nanalo. Huwag ka mag-alala.
Pero ngayon
I
naintindihan mo na.
don't
Naintindihan ko
remember.
na.
I don't remember this.
Oh, kita mo, ako na-remember ko. Memorable siya.
Woman scorned.
From then on, sinama ko na si Javi sa listahan ko na dapat ma-beat ko every
Hit list.
game night.
Likewise,
Oo.
likewise, likewise.
Diba?
We
Oh.
developed a friendly rivalry
Yes.
that I'd like to think that I'm still winning.
I think your next battleground will be holy. Both of you.
Yes,
Ooh.
we have both trained, and I have asserted my dominance.
Nagpa-practice na rin naman ako eh.
Yun eh. Yun,
So
yun.
I have one. I guess I know we're supposed to do two, but I just wanted to bring up
Yeah, go ahead.
another one.
We have one more.
Okay.
We're gonna
We can do
round
one more.
with the third
So
one.
when I started facilitating board games with Team Tabletop, one of the very first ones that I was the only one that could teach and would draw so much people was Zombicide. So I had two versions, and I think I don't remember which one I had then. I think Rue Morgue that I kickstarted just arrived. I don't remember which version, but I created like custom scenarios trying to get as many people to kind of play. And I built out a medium-sized map that was like a funnel. Like all of the zombies would funnel towards you, and if you did not finish your objectives on time, there was no way you're making it through. So
Yeah.
it was sort of time pressure. But this group joined. I only knew like two people in that table of six, and another person brought their kid, and it was at well over an hour. I'm going to say maybe the game almost took 2 hours. They won, but at like maybe an hour plus in, the kid had the most amazing die rolls. He was
Oh,
their
wow,
secret
godlike.
weapon. He would wipe out entire board spaces
Wow.
effortlessly.
Sixes.
And so you have a table of like five adults cheering this child on. And I was playing it in a way that Overlord. I was controlling the zombie deck for them. So I was facilitating, reminding them of rules, explaining what they could do and stuff. Just to make the game run faster. You don't want to leave them alone with it. It was so impressive. This kid destroyed the game. And I custom built the scenario. And I was not
Covered you.
prepared for a child to roll that many critical hits. Like out of 8 dice, maybe 5 were 6s. You're like, they're like, no! Like, it's not that I didn't want the table to lose, but that was like one of those first times that I remember that I enjoyed giving people this experience. And just the
Right.
fact that even the kid's mom was like so proud of him. Like he's their secret weapon. It's just like they planned their turns around him.
Good job, kid. Whoever you
There was
are.
one of them that was so bad at rolling, and his job was just to scavenge for things.
Just attract the zombies that way.
Right.
Make noise
Run.
there.
Run.
And you know
Hello.
the way that Zombicide works is that the more zombies you kill, the game's difficulty ramps up. The kid hit critical, and they were all like midway. They were like level 2, he was at level 4.
So every
Like he was
every
actually
zombie
making it more difficult for everyone
everyone.
else, but they didn't feel it. It was just impressive. I've never seen like anyone with so much luck. Like we're gonna take you to a casino.
I'm gonna bet on you. Hello, Oe. Thanks for watching. All right. I would like to meet that kid. It's an awesome kid. All right.
Ilan taon na kaya yun?
Yeah, how old is he?
That was
Maybe.
probably, I'm gonna say that's maybe around 2013. So he'd
9 years?
he'd maybe be in his
No,
late teen
8
years
years.
already.
Cool. And still playing Zombicide.
Hopefully.
All right. Ron, last one.
All right. So my last one, So my family normally we play. Um, my mom would play board games with me. My uncle, he would sometimes join Scrabble, but that's it. He normally wouldn't. But there was this one time where I brought out Power Grid, and so it has power in it. My uncle works for an oil company, and so he was like, "Oh, okay, what's that about?" And I said, it's about generating power. Your harvest, gathering coal or oil, depending on your power plant, and you're trying to build out this power stations to power these cities. Oh, that's interesting. How long will it play? I lied. It's just short.
Good
At
job.
least
I
an
just
hour.
uh, it should be
45
short
minutes.
enough if we're done. We play the game for maybe 4 hours because they
Oh my.
weren't used to it, the system, but it was the first time he really stayed. Like he really finished it, although he did want to play again because he would go, "Your games are too long." but
At
but
least
he
you
he
won one battle
Yeah,
with
but
him,
he
right? He
remembers
stayed.
that board game, and he liked it because of like, oh, that's very interesting, and he liked how the bidding worked, the how the market worked. Enjoyed it. If Power Grid just played
Shorter.
Mm.
Way, way,
one and
way
a half
shorter.
rounds faster, then it would be such
For the
a great
game
hit.
length though, how some adults look at game length, I see a little hypocrisy sometimes. Like my uncles and my family play Acquire. And I've already
Mm.
encountered situations that, someone walks into the room and like you're an hour into the game and they're like, "You're still playing that game?" You're like, "Woman, you play Mahjong for 4 hours straight." Yeah. You're not
You didn't hear us
criticizing
complain.
1 hour of Acquire.
Yeah, actually, it's the reason why we started playing Scrabble upwards, the one where you stack instead of just making the normal
Okay.
the traditional, because it that one plays faster because you can build on other people's words much faster. So there, yeah, it the game length is now something, but it still is long. I mean, Scrabble is a good 2 hours if
Yeah.
everybody. Yeah,
Takes
it's
it
not a it's not a
seriously.
fast game. I tried having them play Bananagrams. It was too fast for them. It was too fast. It's like
Yes.
Peel! Peel!
The last time I played Bananagrams, my cousin who brought it, she's a teacher, like a children's teacher, and
oh
she
boy.
is fast. Like she's joined us for open game nights. Chriselle is amazing at that game,
Right.
and there's no hope of winning. There's
You
some
just
people
constantly
that
hear peel,
yeah, there's some people that thrive
peel.
in the speed of games, and I don't get it.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Uh,
Final one for
rounding.
Denmark.
I'll tell the story.
Oo.
Round this off.
Mm. Ikaw
And
naman na
All right, just
mag-share.
remember Denmark, you have to tell it the right way.
involves this game.
Ooh.
Game of Thrones or the
Ah,
Iron Throne.
the Iron Throne.
Iron
Oh, see,
Throne.
I had the actual A Game of Thrones on my list, but it's not a happy story.
We played. We played this 4 or 5 players. The Iron Throne. I think you can play up to 6. Am I right? No, only up to 5. Right? We were playing a 5-player game of Iron Throne, and it was a brutal game because everybody took it seriously. So everybody was on their edge. No one was giving a quarter. And then finally, I was playing Martel. Am I? No, not Martel. What are the
Baratheon?
flowers?
The green
Yeah,
The
the green one.
Tyrell. Tyrell is
Tyrell, the
the
Tyrell.
Tyrells.
Tyrell.
And then
Yeah.
she was playing the Lannisters.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually eked out a few influence to our opponents. So we were down to one influence each that we have to spread across somebody else, right? So because the game starts with 5 influence and you're trying to get your influence to other people's areas. and we were down to one each, and it was a long game already, and it was really neck and neck, and and she had this attack, and I was telling her that, look, we're gonna win together, we can do this. So let's, because in Iron Game of Thrones, the Iron Throne, you can share victories, right? There can be multiple victories, four
Yep.
on one, three on one. So let's just
And
finish the
to the
game.
ones who are not familiar, it's basically Cosmic Encounter
Yeah.
rethemed
Reskin,
as a
right?
And
with a few
and
twists.
somewhat simplified.
Yes, yes.
So I was
Go ahead,
telling
Denmark.
her, go, we're gonna win. I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna send my troops. We're gonna win no matter what number they throw. Even if they throw 20, we're still gonna win. That's what's gonna happen. And she was like, oh, sige. Oh, yeah. Oh, sige. Oh, promise you're gonna support me. Yes, I'm gonna support you just so we win. Because you know this thing, right? When you're the one who's teaching the game, everyone's gonna be ganging up against you for some weird reason. So I finally had this opportunity to win, even if it was a shared victory. I'll take it as long as I win. I was like, fine, go, you can fight this. Okay, sige. Inviting
Asking for
uh
supporters.
asking for support, and I think I played the card to kick out one of my another supporter, so that it's just gonna be me and her. So
Right.
it's just, we're the ones, if we win, we're gonna get to share our influence and throw it out there. So we played the game. We played the round. She was there, said, okay, reveal your card numbers. We won. Obviously, we won. So, yes, I was giving her a high five. Yes, yeah, manalo tayo, we won. And the resolution comes right after, right? After you reveal everything else, resolution comes. She plays this very dirty card. I can't remember if it's Cersei or if
Mm.
it's who's that guy who cut his hand? Forgot his twin brother. Uh, I can't remember which of those
Jamie
cards,
Lannister.
Jamie or Cersei. But after we won,
Probably Cersei.
she played this sneaky card. She, after she gave me a high five straight to my face, she played this sneaky card, and it says, ay, meron akong card, do. Oh, talaga, ano nakasulat dyan? And I was like, hi, and happy, and it's like, send your support home. But you still get to win the victory alone. And I'm like, you used me in my army.
You the
You
real
used
hero. Good job. Good job.
Good job.
Well, I
Good
can't
job.
believe that card. I was reading it over and over again. It was it,
Ginamit ko siya ng tama, di
it's
ba?
So wait, Denmark.
Send.
Tinanong mo siya kung paano mo to
Which one?
ginawa.
No, not anymore. So I was telling her, I was reading it, and it says,
Ito
send all
dapat,
your
ito dapat
support
ng reaction mo,
home.
Denmark.
And I in my head, I wanted to hit something, smash something. But you have to take it graciously. She outsmarted you. She was better than you. Like, okay, nice game. You won. I can't do
Yay!
anything about
Yay! Pero umuwi ka.
that. There you go. There you go.
Thank you. Thank you for your service.
Yes. Good job. Good job.
And then she won. She was the only one who won that
Excuse
game.
me, sir. I would like my knife back. I think it's in your back. Can you
That
please
was
hand it back?
that was one of the games.
Before
that I
you go,
will
by the way, before you
never-
go,
I'd like to collect my knife and pull it out of your back.
This was for the DC deck building game.
Yeah. Remember DC?
I swear, that was one of the most memorable games I had with her. And up to now, I still can forget how traitorous and backstabby she was. And she got away with it.
Hindi,
It was
alam
so
mo ba
annoying.
kung gaano ako kapigil na hindi ko i-show yung may card pa ako? Talaga yung papapaniwalaan kita na, sige, kampi tayo. We will win together. Victory, shared victory to.
She screwed me.
Pero nope, meron ako isang card dito.
I think that's really the interesting bit of like social dynamics on board games.
So it's Jamie.
Oh, it is Jamie.
It says
Sir Jamie
choose
Lannister.
choose one supporting player on your side. That player withdraws. And
Ha.
this is after house cards are revealed. That means you won already and it has been
Yeah, you
resolved.
resolved
You go
already.
home.
You're not part of our victory. Go home.
That's how she beat me. And ever since that day, I can never trust her again in board games.
See, and I think that that's the very reason why I like gaming with Rujin. That you get a real competitive gamer, and I can see why she doesn't like co-op games. There can only be one.
She's the Highlander. She's the Highlander.
Rujin
They-
McLeod.
Eugene McLeod. The last one, this is just quick. The reason why we were laughing with unspeakable words earlier, both of us, is because it reminds us so much of Paperback. Because I taught them that game, Paperback. You know what they did? Her and my brother, they slept on me. Literally slept on me. Because I was trying to figure out words. And
Ang
all.
tagal mo kasi tumira, nag-e-enjoy ka masyado doon sa words. Tapos kami dalawa ni Jordan, kagalan na kami. Parang gisingin mo lang
Well,
kami
if,
pag
if
titira
it
na
was
kami.
if it was late, it's understandable. I have
It
my game of
wasn't.
Stevie as if someone falling asleep on us but still winning.
Oh, I remember that one too.
My honorable mention is Ron teaching us Motanai. A part of me died that day.
A part of me died that day.
I was explaining to have you. This is Modanai. It's about a game about not wasting anything. It's all multi-use cards. This is how it plays. Blah blah blah. But let me split the rules for you. First part of the game, let's just learn how to work things, and then I'll explain how to win after. And after like going through some passes of the rules, Javi goes, Ron, I just felt a nerve. Pop. I can't forget it because it's like he motioned it. I'm like, and I felt his pain. I was like, okay, let me just.
Somewhere through the explanation, everyone in my head is like, bring him up.
Regine has this last one. What's that?
Adrenaline?
Yeah, why? Why did you place that?
Kasi hindi nyo pa ako natatalo dun eh.
Challenge.
Challenge accepted. Actually, it's
She's
been a
3-0.
while since I played Adrenaline.
Sabi ko nga, hindi nyo lang ba ako pinapansin habang naglalaro, kaya ako nananalo?
Hindi ka lang
Have we
namin
played
nakikita.
Adrenaline?
Yes! Twice! One in Coco Hut and one in Ludo.
No, I
She
mean with
won
Rujin.
Yes!
Yeah.
She won both. That's why she's bragging.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Me, just some additional ones. Also, actually, with Denmark and Rujin, it was Cocoa Hut days, and somebody brought out Sheriff of Nottingham. And I'm like,
God, I
yes,
hate this story.
yes, I know how to play this game, and I know how to flex why I win on this game. So at the very beginning of the round, I just started paying everyone off for no reason whatsoever. I was just building on relationships. I was like, "Oh, you need that? You sure, no problem. Here's a bit more money. Here's a bit more money." So I just gained friends. I basically isolated Denmark from the crowd to the point where I would say I would literally have all like, "Oh, sheriff,
All
these are all
contraband.
these are all contraband. Is it okay?" Yeah, yeah, of course, dude, all the time.
So annoying.
And then I was like, "What is this game?" It's like, but we're done. We're good. We're happy. We're winning, and it doesn't matter who won. Of
So
course, I won,
unfair.
but
That's
but
not
but
how
we
the
were
game is
all
supposed to be played.
but we were all, kumbaga, sabi nga nila, kumikitang kabahayan, right? So lahat kami.
I don't know. That's not how I've played Sheriff of Nottingham. The last time I played it, I was with a bunch of poker players. So it'd be like 3 apples, 4 apples, 5 apples. You know, like, how is this possible? Like, the sheriff is in such a terrible situation. It's like, there's no possible way.
Oh,
That's bad.
I was just telling the truth. I just created business relationships with everybody in the table except for Denmark.
Hate that game. Next day sold.
I wouldn't, man. It's a
I
great
broke it.
game.
I broke it for him.
Next day sold. There you go. Those are our memorable stories. Thank you for sharing yours. They were
Yeah.
also
Let's call this
really
memorable
hilarious.
stories part 1. I'm sure we have more for another
We have
day.
more.
Actually,
Regine has
we've been
more.
doing like a reminiscing series for the past few days, for the past few episodes. But it made me realize just how much great memories we come up with, just recalling and sort of processing all the things that have happened and experienced in the past, and from you kicking the box, right?
Ayaw na paglaro.
I mean, I just to add like something similar to that. A friend of mine was explaining a game called Bora Bora. So it's a Euro
Oh,
game, and so the guy was like, "Oh, okay, so we put the two workers here, and then another worker comes out." Then another friend of mine was in the office and playing with us. He goes, "Wait a minute, you put two, and then one comes out. Okay, stands up and goes home. Like,
What?
just that's it.
Why?
I'm good." So we're all like, "What happened there?" Okay.
that's sort of like when I first learned how to play Stone Age, and they explain the
The love
concept
hat.
of producing more meeples. You just have like one of your friends come up to your side, the side of your, and whisper, "They do it in the hut."
They
He
do it
just, he
in the
just,
hut. All right. We're good.
okay.
We're good in this part one, I think.
Yeah.
I know more
We'll
coming.
But you
revisit
know what?
this a
I
few more
have to
times.
say though, the comments earlier, our new hashtags are the true winners.
Yes,
The best.
absolutely. Takte
The
ano to.
best.
Hashtag takte ano to for the win.
That's the best one
That
of the
and
Okay.
best
ano,
ones.
paano mo ginawa yun?
Dude, I
Ask
was
it
just
every.
asking how it happened. Is that bad? Like,
No,
show
but
me.
Maybe it's the way that you asked, because like
Yes,
the
yes.
way that
Tono mo.
she just imitates how you said it, it's almost as close to pare police ako.
And that's a wrap. And then we're going. Thank you for joining us, everybody.
Thank you
So,
everyone for joining. Have a good break in the week. So again,
Keep gaming.
stay safe.
play more old games.
I think things are a little bit getting tricky again in the lockdown. So
Yeah.
have fun. Play the games at home. Look up online. There's a lot of solo gaming rules if you don't have friends to game with at home, or family to game with at home. You can also, of course, connect to people online. Uh, Seek out the local game groups. Seek out the local game designers if you guys want to check out. So Nick is managing Unpub, and they do these playtesting events. So go look up the Unpub if you are a local designer. Until next time, please stay safe, people. Thank you,
Thanks
Wilson.
for joining us. Besides Justice League, thanks, Wilson.
Yeah, I mean that is an absolute, like we're very flattered.
We appreciate the sacrifice, sir.
Yes, yes. Hashtag the sacrifice. Paano mo ginawa to? Hashtag takte ano
We're
to.
going. Bye, everybody. Thank you. Bye
Bye,
bye.
Bye.
everyone.
Keep gaming.
Bye.